Hi everyone. Today we're gonna look at the Nvidia stock again. I've did an analysis I think past week, and I asked you to stay bullish unless the Nvidia drops below certain level. Now Nvidia stock has been in run up, and it's extremely very bullish, and at this moment I think is kind of entering the parabolic territory. Doesn't mean that it's gonna fall, but when it kind of be in a parabolic movement, you need to be careful and use a trend following method, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see where it's likely to go and how and when it might correct or maybe even crash. So without further ado, let's take a look at the daily stock chart of Nvidia. Now for those who do not know, I've pointed out in the past how the run-up started. Okay, if you have time, you might want to go to my my daily my website, the stock market analysis, where I did some analysis in the past. But one of the analysis that I did is one of the things that I showed those who watch my analysis is that the move started when Nvidia broke out of this ascending triangle. So ascending triangle is a great continuation pattern that often give a big gain, especially when it's an uptrend making new highs. You can see that the stock was above the rising 200 MA, which gave us a hint that the stock is very bullish in the long term and there are more gains. So when an ascending triangle pattern appears above a rising 200 MA, you can be quite certain that there's probably going to be a very big move up in the future. And those who saw this, traders saw this ascending triangle pattern, and that is why there's one large bullish candle here as traders bought the breakout. And the predictive value of the 200 MA was very good. As you can see, after the breakout, the stock just moved higher and higher, and now it's almost like it might be in a parabolic state. Now my past analysis, I said that the stock price was around here, and I mentioned that if we take this most recent high that has been overcome, old highs here become new support, and I said that as long as Nvidia stays above this support area, most likely it's gonna go up, and that is exactly what happened. It gap up, form a very bullish candle, go up again, and then have a very slight decline that gave traders another entry point around here, and it shot up again. So let's switch to the 2-hour chart. Internet connection is a bit low here, so right. Okay, here this is the 2-hour chart. You can see that it's in a very bullish uptrend above the 2-hour 20 MA and 50 MA. After the earnings, it shot up, and this whole area, you can actually see an ascending triangle pattern. It did not follow through, but the top of the ascending triangle pattern is actually a support. And I said that as long as the stock does not drop below this area, it's going to move higher. And you can see that it moved, corrected, and this gave a nice entry point where when it breaks above this downtrend line, traders can enter, put a stop loss here, and move higher. If we just zoom into the hourly chart, we can see how beautiful it is when it breaks above this downtrend line. The entry is here, stop loss is here, you ride it higher. And at this moment, because it's still above the hourly 20 MA, you want to continue to stay bullish on it short term. But dips are buyable, breakouts are buyable in the very short term when it is above the 60-minute 50 MA. So at this moment, you can see that since the gap up, the stock has not dropped below the 60-minute 50 MA, and dips, corrections, and continuation patterns are viable. So even though it's gonna be it has moved to a very parabolic state in the daily chart, you want to continue to be bullish bias if it is above the 60-minute 50 MA. Okay, so when do you start to get worried? You start to get worried about the condition of the stock if it breaks below the 50 MA like this. Okay, when it breaks below. So far, it has not happened yet. So you want to stay bullish bias. Let us go back to the daily chart. Again, my connection is not very good, so we just have to wait for it a moment to load. Okay, you can see it's quite parabolic, and maybe we can get a target by taking the measured move target. Okay, measured move is where there's a nice move up before correction comes, and you can just take this height, clone it to have another one, and project it from the lower swing, latest swing here, and you get a short-term target around here. Okay, 929 or 930. So there is some room to move up before it reaches the target. Okay, is it a time to buy now? I don't know, but a very good entry point was around here. So those who bought around here with a stop loss here, you're still in the position, and you could take this a profit when it reaches here. But if we follow the target here, those who want to enter right now, overnight holding, not day trading, it's a bit late because it's almost like the 2/3 of the move. So I don't think we'll look at the weekly chart because this stock is at an all-time high, and usually what we need to do when the stock is in a daily uptrend with the 20 MA rising, 50 MA rising, and 200 MA rising, we want to stay bullish bias, whether in a short term, mid term, or long term. Any dips and continuations are viable. Okay, so maybe the next area to buy from a daily point of view might be if it trades sideways and drops or meets the 20 MA. Okay, then it might produce a very good short-term buying opportunity. There's also a possibility that it just reaches its target and maybe drop to a support area or meet the 50 MA, and that could be a very good buying opportunity as well. But right now, this is a momentum stock, and you want to treat it as a bullish momentum in the short term. So I hope this analysis has been helpful. And if it's helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more analysis like this. And I'll see you in the next one.